So, I want to do a video quickly about iOS 12 public beta. It is available today, and let's take a look around. So, first off, everything looks kind of the same. I mean, this isn't a milestone kind of update. This is a lot of little, bug fixes and stuff like that. But there are some notable things in here. I think for me, the number one thing I wanted was Siri Shortcuts, which allow you to add, a little shortcut to Siri to do certain things, like certain things that it sees that you do a lot of. So, like you can see here, there's one for it's recommending start a timer for 18 minutes. Well, for me, that's when I put in DiGiorno's pizza. I generally have my phone set a timer for 18 minutes. So I could easily just do this, add a Siri shortcut and do pizza time. And now, if I use Siri, I can say, "Hey Siri, pizza time."
Okay.
And now it's a timer for 18 minutes. Let's turn that off. Stop my timer.
For how long?
No, stop.
I stopped the timer.
Still, some things are still there. You can see here, the light in my room, up, you can't see it, it's like right there. It is an Illumi light, smart light bulb, but it's a Bluetooth light bulb, so it doesn't work with HomeKit. So therefore I could never really use it with Siri. Well, now, with Siri Shortcuts, I can use the Workflow app, which is going to be soon changed to Shortcuts. And I can make a workflow to turn on and off my light bulb, and then add a Siri shortcut to turn it on, turn it off. I also have one for bedtime where it just changes the light bulb to the sleep preset and dims the light to 20%. So all I have to say is bedtime, and it changes, does that for me. Which before it was, it's not like it's a hard thing to do, open the app and everything, and but if I can just use Siri and say, oh, nope, sorry, just it's bedtime, and it changes everything for me. That's a lot easier. But yeah, Siri shortcuts. It looks at what you do, and it will recommend things to be able to turn into shortcuts. Once iOS 12 comes out in the fall and third-party apps can start taking advantage of it, you'll start seeing third-party apps in here too. So, Facebook and Twitter and any app that wants to use it will be able to harness the power of Siri, which will be amazing. Notifications, they are a lot better done in iOS 12. If you can tell, let's look at Twitch. It started stacking my notifications from there, so there are more than one notification, and instead of just having them all listed here, it stacks them. Or I can just tap it, and all the notifications for Twitch show up, and I can dismiss them one by one, or hit the one I want, or just clear them all. And then also, just like before, there is a clear all. Also, I will point out that in iOS 12 on the iPad, Clear All is now on there as well. While before, it was just a Force Touch feature. No Force Touch on the iPad, no Clear All. Now there's Clear All, which I am very thankful for. The Memos app, where do I have Memos? It's in my utility app of things I don't use. Oh, do I even have Memos on here? I don't think I have Memos on here. Well, now the Memos app syncs with iCloud. So if you use this a lot, you can now have it sync between all your devices, which probably will make editing a little bit more easier if you want to edit your memos. Last but not least, the Measures app. This is amazing. I love this. There's many times I wish something like this existed. Well, that works. Also, they didn't mention this, but there's a level. If you need to level something real quick, there is a level in with the Measure app. News got a little bit of an update. It now has Spotlight. Well, it always had Spotlight, but there was another tab too before Spotlight, and I can't remember what it was. I actually can't remember. It wasn't even that long ago. I used this app actually quite a bit, mostly on the weekends, but now the Browse tab has basically all the stuff that you subscribe to, and you know, where you can find new stuff, where it suggests stuff, your saved stories, the history, all that stuff is right in Browse. So yeah, that is iOS 12, the public beta, you know, the first public beta. Like I said, the workflow app is going to be renamed to Shortcuts, and it's going to include Siri in it. So I'll be able to do more things once that becomes available. But for right now, this little workaround is awesome and is added just a little bit more usefulness to some things than they were before, because I do use Siri quite a bit. So yeah, let me know what you think about iOS 12 in the comments below, and until next time, bye.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for.